For both competitive players and collectors, many of the Pokémon TCG's VSTAR Universe cards will be very expensive. The set will honor VSTAR, the enduring battle mechanic first introduced with the Sword and Shield series, as well as a number of other well-liked cards that were released throughout the course of the series and a few new cards. The rarest cards will be sold and purchased for a high price, as is customary with any expansion. It is possible to guess which Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe cards will fetch the highest prices since the collection has already been made available in Japan. The never-before-seen secret rare cards are among the collection's highlights, even though it includes reprints of some of the most expensive Pokémon TCG cards of 2022. These cards, which are more scarce than the expansion's stated cap, are particularly rare. Players of the Pokémon trading card game will be attracted by secret rare trainer cards. Trainer cards can be very expensive when secret rare and alternative art are taken into account, despite the fact that they are typically not as common as real Pokémon cards. This is especially true if the featured trainer is well liked by the players. As PoKollector noted, VSTAR Universe will release a few, with Cynthia's Aspiration, Alessa's Sparkle, and Melanie being the most likely to command a high price. Alessa and Melanie also made an impression on the franchise's fans over the years, which would explain why they will probably be some of the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe's most expensive cards. Cynthia, a famous battle from Diamond and Pearl, is one of the best Pokémon champions and she is universally adored. The VSTAR Universe will probably value popular Pokémon with alternative art. In terms of actual Pokémon, a few fan favorites will be included in the expansion, and their secret rare VSTARs will probably be some of the more expensive cards in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe. The most notable ones are the Hisuian Zoroark VSTAR cards, Lucario VSTAR, Zeraora VSTAR, and Zeraora VSTAR cards, which were just released. The two former Pokémon have been on trainers' radars for a while, but Hisuian Zoroark, who debuted in 2022 alongside Pokémon Legends, Arceus, quickly gained popularity. They will probably be among the most sought-after cards in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe due to their distinctive card designs and captivating artwork. Zacian V, Zamazenta V, Hisuian Samurott V, Hisuian Gudra, Latias, Darkrai VSTAR, Diancie, and Thievul are some additional cards that fall into this category, but will likely be worth less money. They are all secret rares. VSTAR Universe cards with legendary beasts, alternative art are stunning. The legendary beast trio of Entei, Raikou, and Suicune will also be making a comeback in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe. Each of these creatures has a normal art, but in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe, they also have secret rares, which are even more valuable. They stand out thanks to their exquisite artwork, and the secret rare Raikou V alternative art card is among the most lovely ones in the entire set. Since the legendary beasts are also well liked by players, these alternate cards will probably acquire the title of Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe's most expensive cards once the expansion is released. The cost of legendary birds will skyrocket in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe. Similar to the trio of legendary beasts, the trio of legendary birds, more specifically, the Galarian varieties of the legendary birds, will be priceless. Although there are common versions of the cards in the set, the alternative art secret rares will unquestionably be worth more. The Pokémon Crown Tundra legendary Galarian birds feature appealing cards that are well worth the search, because they are not VMAX, or VSTAR cards, despite some of the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe's more expensive cards not being worth more. Two Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe cards feature a duel between Charizard and Mewtwo. In Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe, there are two cards with ensemble designs that are likely to be very expensive. Mewtwo VSTAR and Charizard VSTAR both have listed cards in the set, which by themselves will be fairly expensive, but because of their exceptional alternative arts, they are most likely to be among the most expensive. The Generation 1 Pokémon Charizard and Mewtwo are shown engaging in combat in the alternate art, each from a unique angle. These were some of the first cards from the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe to be revealed. These are likely to be expensive cards in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe's set due to their artwork and group designs. This is especially true for gamers and collectors who pick up one and look for the other to finish the set. For the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe, a Charizard Bonanza is planned. The listed and ultra-rare Charizard VSTAR, along with the Charizard VSTAR with alternative art, will probably be worth a fair amount of money in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe. The card is a duplicate of the Charizard VSTAR from Brilliant Stars, which was already reasonably expensive. Rare Charizard cards hardly ever depreciate too much, and even those that are more common seem to cost more than any other Pokémon, despite its increased prevalence in players' hands. Costly Charizard cards will be commonplace in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe. The set will also include a listed Charizard V, a promo Charizard V, and a Radiant Charizard, which are among the most expensive Charizard cards in Pokémon TCG Brilliant Stars. Charizard cards do increase in value over time, so it might be a good idea to keep any that you have acquired even though some may not be worth as much as anticipated when first released. The best set of cards in Sword is formed by Arceus and the Creation Trio. The most expensive cards in Pokémon TCG VSTAR Universe are probably the very unique and rare alternative art secret rare versions of the Creation Trio and Arceus, despite the fact that Charizards are typically the most expensive cards in any Pokémon TCG set. These 4 cards are a set, much like Charizard VSTAR and Mutwo VSTAR. Despite the fact that they are not V-Union cards, Akira Agawa's artworks work well together to create a singular and powerful work. Being in possession of all 4 will undoubtedly cost more than obtaining Charizard's VMAX Shiny card from the Shining Fates expansion for the Pokémon trading card game. These cards are likely to be worth hundreds of dollars just by themselves. Players should lock it away and keep it safe at all costs if they are fortunate enough to pull one of these cards from a booster. There will be a lot of expensive cards in the Pokémon TCG VSTAR universe. The Sword and Shield series will come to an epic conclusion with this collection, based on what has already been made available in Japan. For Pokémon TCG to keep up with the recently released Nintendo Switch games, VSTAR Universe is the final set in the series before the Scarlet and Violet series begins. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.